Hello, we are from Group 6 and the title of our project is Project Management Dashboards to Integrate P2P and O2C process. Our group consists of Esther, who is our team leader, YG, Jian, and me, Satya. Now, let's have a look at the main problem, which is the purpose of our topic. While researching among companies, what we have observed is that most organizations still tries to combine all transactions manually, especially in the construction industry, which results not only in complicated and inefficient work, but also there are high chances of human errors such as recording amounts incorrectly, which would cause double entry or sometimes no entry at all, which would then lead the organizations to overspend on products, or they might not know where the expense had incurred when they look back. And over time, the managers might make the wrong decisions in setting up the future budget. And especially within the construction industry, many companies face significant hurdles since they often rely on manual labor to carry out these tasks. This manual approach, as we can see, brings a series of inefficiencies.
Hi, I'm YG. Now I'll be talking about the solution. The solution will be developing a Power BI dashboard to monitor budget planning. First, we will be integrating project management into each of the financial process, which is P2P and O2C. Then we will have different table with different kind of integration, such as project management integrate with PO, project management integrate with purchase invoice, and etc. Then the development of data modeling, which is entity relationship diagram, comes in where it creates relationship between each of the integrated module. Next, the development of complex dashboard is ready to kickstart where data modeling part is done integrating. Our project aims to emphasize achieving specific project management dashboard goals by integrating P2P and O2C into the project management module, solving cost, project, and resource monitoring concerns, as well as examine the impact of effectiveness and efficiency of project management dashboards towards the industry.
My name is Giant. I will be presenting the framework. In our project, we are applying the Business Analytics Lifecycle Framework. BALC guides us through the stages of our project, from identifying the problem to ensure the solution success. In the problem statement stage, which is the first stage of BALC, we identify the core issue, clarify business needs, and define KPIs to measure the project success. In solution design, we explore industry best practice to avoid redundant solutions. Our project's solution is the development of PGIM dashboard integrating P2P and O2C processes. We emphasize data exploration and visualizations, data collection, and data cleaning to ensure the project accuracy. During solution development, we build data models and dashboards with a focus on creating an entity relationships model in Power BI. Testing and model validation are essential to align with our research objectives. In solution deployment, we deploy our model in the real-world construction industry. We need to adapt the solution into the existing business process and track performance and utilization.
To solve the problem mentioned above, we have decided to implement a project management dashboard which may assist the company in solving cost, project, and resource monitoring concerns. Before moving to the development stage, the data source to develop dashboard is collected from company X, which is in Excel spreadsheet format. Next, it is essential to carry out data exploration to understand the category of KPI in order to know how to group the variables into visualizations. The reason that grouping the KPI in categories is to understand the purchasing process, because PO purchase order invoice are pre-approved purchase order and non-purchase order invoice, which is non-PO, are not. While non-PO are not required to submit purchase orders, the approval delays will occur as the non-PO invoice, accounting code, and the amount need to determine by the creditors, which refers to the organizations. After the accounting code and the amount are confirmed, the payment will then be processed. Next, inaccurate and inconsistent data can lead to incorrect insight and decision making. Hence, the collected data will be imported into Google Colab to carry out data cleaning with Python code. It helps to check the data structure, including number of rows and columns, as well as identify missing value, outliers, and potential errors in the dataset. Next, the dashboard design will display a summary of all ongoing construction projects, including project names, location, and status such as in progress, complete, or delay. Then the most essential KPI is financial data such as project budget, actual cost, cost variance, forecast, budget list, account receivable, and account payable. This is an example of our dashboard design. There will be a menu on the right hand side. There is a drop-down list including dashboard overview, cash inflow, and cash outflow. So in the overview of project management dashboard, there will be business partner code, project budget code, and sum of budget amount, which is the total calculated budget amount. And next is sum of purchase request, purchase order, and purchase invoice amount. There will be a comparison bar chart used to compare the price, the overall amount of these three components. Next is the purchase order status, which for example, they will display the status of purchase order indicating whether they are in the approval stage, pending, or fulfilled. Next is the budget breakdown. So in the budget breakdown is a visual breakdown of the budget into categories or cost items such as labor, material, service, equipment, and overhead. Category procurement activity by types for project will with diverse procurement needs. Last is the budget variance analysis. We'll be calculating and display the difference between plan and actual spending, and hence allowing stakeholders to see where adjustments are needed.
Hi, I'm SME. I will continue with the solution development. Let me briefly explain the project cost management business process in construction industry, which are plan cost management, estimate costs, determine budget, and control costs, which study from PM book guide. The first step is plan cost management, which is critical for keeping track of project-related spending. The second step is estimate project costs, require making educated guesses about the financial resources required for construction based on existing information. Thirdly, determine budget. It sets a cost baseline that can be used to track and manage project performance. The budget should be adjustable in order to ensure clients' realities and comply with reverse forecasts. Lastly, control cost is keep require tracking, updating, and projecting expenditure, as well as reviewing cost baseline changes. This is an overview summary of project cost management business process in construction industry. Before entering the development process, we need to know what is P2P and O2C process. We will use ZFG as reference to integrate these two critical processes by Ati 2023 and Johnson 2022 articles. Sage X3 and advanced ERP solution play an important role in optimizing the P2P process. We can see in this slide, we can see 5 steps of P2P, which is from identify your requirements, create purchase requisition, approve purchase order, receive invoice from the vendor, and pay to the vendors. So Sage X3 is important to integrate this process. For example, identify requirements. Sage X3 offer robust functionality to demand forecasting and integrate data across departments, ensure accurate requirement identification. For the payment process, the system automates invoice matchings, approval workflow, and the payment execution, improving cash flow management. For this slide is about the order to cash step, which is involved receive order from the customer, accept and fulfill the order, ship the order, send invoice to the customer, and record the payment. So CFG can be used to integrate this process. For example, in the order fulfillment, the system assists in managing inventory and preparing order, guarantee time delivery or services scheduling to meet customer requirements. Apart from that, we also need to define what is activity on notes, AON, which deposits project activity and task with notes also indicating the corresponding activity time, which refer to Richard's 2021 article. So let me show the AON for our construction process. So we can see the orange arrow represent cash inflow in order to cash, starting with capital A node represent clients requesting construction service progressing through various type of construction, which is B, and concluding at node C with payment after P2P process. Conversely, black arrow represent cash outflow in the purchase to pay process. Initial node small capital A emphasize project cost management, ensuring effective control over cost planning, estimation, and budgeting. Notes B, C, D, E, F, small capital, address purchase requirement from different departments in each project. In fact, purchases include both PO-related and non-PO-related items. The procurement material PO-related follow a path from node G to HIJ, involving purchase order, good received note, and purchase invoice, and finally in the payment process. Non-PO related items like HR, logistic, rent, and overhead and travel skip the purchase order and good receipt note, proceeding directly from purchase invoice to payment. Therefore, the model building we decide to use Power BI to create the dashboard by entity relation data modeling. Sabah Al-Fadagi 2021 stated the main objective of ER model is to increase expressiveness and integrate a range of semantics to accomplish two critical objectives. For the first one is simplify the design, administration, and integrity of data housed in data management structures, and the second one is coordinate the investigation of relationship and concept inside a database. So this is better than method that merely analysis the activity, transaction, output, and data flow of a system. So at the right hand side, we can see an example of ER data modeling in Power BI. So this slide will briefly explain the schema in our data modeling, which is Galaxy schema. So from BUG 2022 stated the Galaxy schema is used to achieve full normalization, break down the information into more granular level, and easy to develop meaningful relationship between fact tables and the dimensions tables. So in the right hand side also is a sample of Galaxy schema which related to our P2P and O2C process. For the tool and technique, we use Microsoft Power BI, which is a dynamic tool that capable of generating a wide variety of report and dashboard. This dashboard gives visually engagement representations of wide various of data set. It is able effortlessly link several data resources such as Excel, cloud storage, and on-site database, which enable it to transfer raw data into insight that can be put into action. This ability demonstrates the adaptability of the product. The software does an excellent job of translating data into a variety of visual representation such as pie chart, tabular bar chart, KPI, decomposition, tree combo charts, and many others, which improve the readability of information that is difficult to comprehend.
In the solution deployment stage, we are preparing to deploy the data model and dashboards in the construction field. We aim to use real-life construction data for our research. If we can't find suitable data sets in the internet, we will promote our project via email to collect real-life data from construction companies. Once we have the data, we will insert it into the data model, but we might find it is challenging as we need to make adjustments to align it with the different business needs of construction companies. The dashboards will visualize budget costs, revenue, suppliers, clients, and other details. Performance and utilization of the model will be examined, and recommendations from construction companies' representatives may be used to enhance the data model. In solution pilot phase, we will monitor the solution's performance and data visualizations through dashboards. We track utilization and seek input from stakeholders and end users. If significant issues are discovered, we may need to return to the development phase to correct them. This approach aims to maintain high-quality standards and efficiency throughout the project life cycles. Our project aims to enhance project cost management in the construction industry by integrating the P2P and O2C processes within PGM dashboards. We are boosting the efficiency of construction companies. Manual budget calculations are a thing of the past. When employees import data, our system automatically measures the budget and actual cost as the entity relationship model is applied. Project-specific budget information is readily available, and project managers, owners, and contractors can monitor real-time expenses, project progress, and other information. This not only ensures cost control but also keeps project on track and enhance the reputation of construction companies. Our solution minimizes human errors. Manual input of material budgets is eliminated, reducing the risk of losses and bankruptcy. This makes construction companies more attractive to clients, including project owners. Integrated dashboards update automatically with the latest data, reducing the needs for manual data visualizations. Project managers can make informed decisions with high accuracy, preventing financial deficits caused by human errors. Our PGM dashboards provide valuable outcomes through various visualizations. Contractors and project managers can easily interpret information through graphical representations. This empowers them to compare budgets with actual costs and make more accurate budget estimates for future projects. The filter function allows users to focus on specific projects and track supply chain performance, strengthening the organization's supply chain.
This slide shows the Gantt chart of our project, timelines, and tasks. It shows the project will be taking 3 months to complete from the beginning. There are 2 phases throughout the project where blue represents phase 1 and orange represents phase 2. Then the tasks were delegated equally based on our strength. Delegation of work in a project is a critical aspect of project management that involve assigning specific tasks and responsibility to team members or individuals within the project teams. Effective delegation ensures that the project workload is distributed efficiently and that each team member's skills and expertise are utilized to achieve project goals.
Coming to the last part of this presentation, I will do a summary to conclude it. We will develop a PGM dashboard with Power BI which integrates the P2P and O2C process in the construction industry. The data modeling will be used Entity Relation Model and Galaxy Schema. We hope this project can increase efficiency, human errors prevention, and visualize useful outcome. Thanks for watching this video.